Abimelech went to his mother's people in Shechem. He had a plan, and he was not afraid to use it. He told the leaders, "Why follow 70 sons when one of your own blood could rule you?" They listened, and they agreed. They gave him 70 silver pieces from their temple. With that silver, Abimelech bought dangerous men to follow him. He went to his father's home in Ophrah. What happened there was a terrible and dark day. 70 of his own brothers were gone. Only the youngest, Jotham, escaped. He hid himself and lived. At the great oak tree by the pillar of Shechem, they made Abimelech their king. The crowd cheered, but God had not forgotten. When Jotham heard what they had done, he climbed to the top of Mount Gerizim. He had something important to say. He told a story. The trees wanted a king. They asked the olive tree first, but the olive tree said no. Its work was too important to stop. Then they asked the fig tree, but the fig tree also said no. It would not leave its sweet fruit just to be great above the others. The grapevine said no too. Its wine brought joy. Why would it give that up just to rule over others? At last, they asked the thorn bush, and the thorn bush accepted. It warned, "Shelter under me, or fire will come and burn even the greatest trees." Jotham looked down at the people. He had told the story. Now he spoke the truth plainly. "You chose the thorn bush, and the thorn bush will burn you." Then Jotham ran. He fled to Beer and stayed there, far from Abimelech. Safe for now. 3 years passed. Then God sent a spirit of trouble between Abimelech and the leaders of Shechem. The peace they shared began to break. A bold man named Gaal arrived in Shechem. At the harvest feast, he stood up and mocked Abimelech loudly. The leaders loved it. But Zebul heard every word. He quietly sent a secret message to Abimelech. He told him exactly what was happening and what to do. Abimelech moved at night. He split his men into 4 groups and surrounded the city in silence. The trap was set before dawn. Gaal saw figures moving on the hills. Zebul told him it was only shadows, but when the shadows kept coming, Zebul smiled. "Now go out and fight the man you mocked." Gaal went out to fight and was crushed. He and his men were driven out of Shechem forever. Abimelech had won that day. The next day, Abimelech returned and destroyed the city completely. He tore it down to the ground. Every stone was a warning. Those who hid in the tower of Shechem thought they were safe. But Abimelech came with branches. He set it all on fire. 1,000 people died in that tower. Then Abimelech moved on to Thebez. He would not stop. His ambition had no end. But at Thebez, one woman on the roof of the tower saw him coming. She picked up a heavy millstone and threw it. The stone struck Abimelech on the head. He called to his servant, "Finish this, so no one says a woman killed me." And just like that, it was over. God repaid Abimelech for every evil he had done. And the curse that Jotham had spoken from the mountain, it all came true.